Control is very simple science, right? Control simply means that you have access and you are able to regulate the outcome of whatever it is. The simple word is management. So once you have that ability to influence, to regulate the outcome of what it is you are doing, then you have control. But when you put your money in a Bitcoin, whatever, you don't have the ability to regulate the outcome. So Bitcoin cryptocurrency might be doing very well, but you don't have control there. And many of the platforms that we have online today are not trusted. So you can put money in there for the first 3 months, it gives you some good income. Then when your pastor gave a prophecy that I see open heavens, then suddenly you now took all the savings that I must key into the open heavens. And you now put in the cryptocurrency. Then that August was when you couldn't find the website again. As who you want to hold? You can't even find a website again. You see my point? So you want to do something. If I want to put money in an investment, I want to know your office address. Yes. Who is my account manager? Where does he live? I want to have the ability to regulate the outcome of that investment. If you don't have that, then you lack control. Exposure majorly is the value of what you are putting out. So I'll give an example. If I put 1 million naira in an investment, for me, for where God has brought me to, is minimal exposure. If I put 1 million in something now, is minimal exposure. But if you hear me say that, you might think that I'm saying that 1 million is minimal exposure. But for you, it may not be. Exposure is about the value of what you are investing, side by side what is left. If I take from 100 million and invest 1 million in something, it's minimal exposure. I will be fine if the 1 million doesn't come back. If you take your 1 million from your 1 million, 80,500 naira, that is maximum exposure. Is it making sense now? So you want to tailor your exposure to your current value or asset portfolio. So sometimes the portfolio is not even cash. It may be your assets. So you have an asset base of 10 million naira and you take 500k and put in something. It's not a bad exposure. Because you have an asset base that if it's bad, even if you borrow the money, put there, where the person holds you, you know what you have that you can sell to pay back that money. So, so you want to make sure that whatever you're putting out there is, when you don't have control, especially, even when you have control, you still want to make sure that you control the exposure also.